Hey, what up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Leonardo Marufo y como ya me conocen, pues yo hago videos de YouTube. Today guys, I am with Carmen, the real estate agent. She did help me out get my first home, which that is awesome. And so we're here to give you guys information. Carmen, can you tell us something about you, maybe a little bit about you or how you got into this business and real estate?
Okay, so I didn't mean to get into this business, to be honest. It wasn't what I set out to do. I was actually doing internet marketing for people because I worked at the radio station for a while, and when I would go call on customers for radio ads, I noticed that no one was utilizing the internet. Like no one was doing Facebook, no one was doing websites. You know, they just weren't doing it. So I started offering that as a service to people. And Larry Hill was one of the customers that I called on because his website wasn't.
Your ex-company.
It needed to be updated a little bit. And he didn't have a Facebook
no shade
page.
to the ex-company.
No shade.
I don't know y'all guys, but
I'm grateful to him. You know, I am. So he had enough. He was open-minded. You know, and he allowed me to say, you need to do this and you need to do that, and he listened. And as a result, we grew that business, and we took an internet presence, and he kept insisting that I get my real estate license. And for a year, I said no.
Is it hard to get the real estate license?
It's not hard. It just takes time. It's just
quiz
like
and tests?
2 weeks. You got to go sit in the classroom for 2 weeks, or you can do it online.
What do you do? Sit down in class?
I went to class. I went to class in Little Rock, and I took Arkansas Real Estate School, the best real estate school. Danny Bean was my professor. I recommend him highly. Hi, Danny. So anyway, I did get my real estate license, and I thought that I would work 1 day a week, 2 days a week, and I ended up, I didn't ever want to leave the office. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I just enjoyed it, and then, you know, I just love it now. And my favorite part is meeting people like this guy right here and helping people that don't know they have options.
Yeah, a lot of options. Like for example, bad credit. You know, you have bad credit. I guess there's ways.
There are ways to fix that. There are ways to get negative things removed off your credit report. There are ways to handle when you get phone calls from creditors. There are ways to handle those phone calls that don't cause you more trouble. And so it's just educating people. You know, there's no reason that your past has to inhibit your future. So there's ways to, you say everybody's made mistakes, and you know, so there's just good, honest people that just made a few mistakes. You know, and I just want to help those people get that off and get moving on so that they can, you know, achieve their dreams. Yeah, stop renting. And I mean, everyone wants to own a home. It's the American dream.
And there's a lot of people here in Sevier County that are renting, a lot of them. And they don't even know that you can rent and build credit at the same time. Most people are like, well, we're throwing our money away, but now there's this program out there that can help you. So
there are solutions. I mean, you can't help everybody. There's just some people that don't pay their bills, and you can't help them. But there's also people that just need help, and they don't know that there's resources, and they don't know that there are loans that you can get with zero down or a very low down payment. And you don't have to have an 800 credit score to get them. I mean, you can have a very marginal, average score and qualify for these loans. And a lot of people still think they have to have that 20% down and go to the brick and mortar bank, and
that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Around here, not a lot of people have it.
Well, even on a $100,000 house, it's $20,000.
It's a lot of money,
It's a lot of money, and everybody doesn't have that, you know, sitting around. And so I just really want to educate people that there are options. So how did we end up together? How did you find
Okay, so I saw a lot of people on Facebook that they were like, oh, Carmen is like, once again, no shade to the ex-company.
No, I love my old company. I would never say anything bad about it.
But a lot of people were telling me that, you know, a lot of people on Facebook, her reviews were great. So I was like, and then I saw one day she was, she did a video talking about these programs, and I was like, let me give her, because I shoot her a message, and that was one of the great things that happened. Because now I'm a homeowner.
Now you're a homeowner. It didn't take very long, did it?
No, like months?
Yeah, it didn't
2
take
months?
long at all.
I don't know. We were crazy looking at houses. I was going to get one, but it was...
we changed our mind.
Yeah, we changed our mind. Well, then we went to this other one, which was creepy, which I might put a video in here about our first experience going to this person. I might crop out his face because I don't want no legal action.
We don't want no legal action.
But it was crazy, weird, and I was not gonna go live all the way over there. I thought it was like somewhere close in Horatio, then it was all the way.
It was a waste. It was a fun adventure.
But me and her probably gonna be. We have like crazy schedule. Like I work all during the day, and then we have like, you know, we were trying.
You can let people know, like, so he has had a crazy schedule with work, and so we look at houses at 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night.
I'll probably buy like a little LED light attached to this camera, and we're gonna go out there. I mean, if you can't afford this home, which you guys are gonna see a little walkthrough of it, there's other houses, right? That you have, you know, so we might shoot a little bit more houses and then put it on YouTube so you guys can check it out. And if you have any questions, you know, just shoot her a message.
Shoot me a message.
But you know, there's a lot of programs out there, so you don't have to be there.
There's a lot of help for you. I mean, if my phone's ringing, let me just stop that. It's one of my clients that I will call back immediately. That's what I do, right? I answer my phone.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Have you ever texted me that I didn't text you back?
No, or if you call and she don't pick up, but she'll shoot you a message, hey, you know, she's on the phone or something. Yeah. But she will work with you like hands down, like she's the best.
Thank you.
For real.
But kudos to you, because he did everything I told him to do. And that's why he's in the house today.
Yeah, I mean, she was like, or what's the other guy? Robbie, sorry.
Robbie Stabley. Shout out to Robbie.
Thank you so much, Robbie. I really didn't get to know you that much, but
best mortgage guy ever. So, like, whenever, you know, Robbie or whoever your lender is, or myself, you know, one of the reasons that we have success is if you listen to what we tell you to do.
Yeah, I was at work and I got a message, hey, we need like, for example, like, the insurance, they wanted me to go down and sign a paper. Well, I was in break and I ain't took my car, so I had to figure out a way. I mean, I knew if I wanted to get this done, I had to do all these paperwork. So then I had to let my friend let me borrow his car, so I drove from Tyson I work to get all these papers. I talked to my boss, which is Brandon Wyatt, so.
Brandon Wyatt, shout out Brandon Wyatt. He's one of my clients too. I love him.
I was like, hey Brandon, hey, I have this and I got that. He's like, no, sure, go ahead, go. So I ran, turned on the car and go all the way to D Queen, sign these papers, and then I came back to work. So it was just this and that, and it was just, or hey, we need a copy of your pay stub, and we need a stamp, or
you
back
have
and
to
forth.
Put forth effort.
Yeah,
it's not like you can just sit on, you know. I'm sorry. I get a lot of phone I will call all of you back, I promise, in just a minute. Yeah. But you did what you know,
yeah,
you did
I mean, it's gonna be
I mean, crazy. I helped you every bit that I could.
Yeah.
And but there's some things that
you have to sign, and now what I like about nowadays that there's technology, so if I couldn't be there to sign, she would send me an email, and I was just kind of weird. I was just press it and
it's done.
It's done. So we did that during this whole process. So, but you know, you just gotta put effort. I mean, if you want this, you gotta
put forth effort.
Yeah.
It's not like you're gonna have to take responsibility for yourself and your actions.
And miss work a little bit then and now to do this, sign that,
but if you're willing to do that, then there's no reason why we can't help you. You know.
Yeah.
Do what you do. And how old are you? 21.
21. So. I did want to buy a truck, but my parents were like, no, get the house first.
And I told him, do not buy a truck. Now, I mean, just if you listen to what, you know, the instructions that you're given, like, and now you can go buy whatever truck you want, because the house is closed. But just understanding and listening to what, you know, because if you had gone and bought a truck,
then everything would have
blown up and you wouldn't have a house right now. Yeah. So you just have to listen and do what
your advice is. If you're like, trying to buy something, if you're thinking of buying a house, just make sure don't buy a truck right now, or
find out what your options are.
What about credit cards? What about
credit cards? Are not evil. Everybody wants to think they're evil. I've had several people call me, like, it's just last week, well, I don't believe in credit cards. Well, you also don't have a credit score. So if you don't have a credit score, then you're not buying a house. That's just the bottom line. You're not going to.
Because a lot of people are like, well, you can do it. I had a friend, and that she went to the bank, and I think they gave her like $1,000 or something like that. Well, she used that same money, and every month it was due, she would go and pay with the same money. She wouldn't even use the money. She would just be
it just came out of the account.
Yeah, going back and forth, so that her credit would go up.
Exactly.
So
there's a great way to build credit.
So what I did was
personal loan at the bank, but don't just rule out credit cards as evil when you're sitting there with no credit score, because that's why you don't have a credit score.
What is the 5 something? What do you gotta have for these?
About a 580. You can get in something with a 580. You know, but the lower your score is, the higher your interest rate's going to be. But
like she can work with you on your credit first, and then you can go and try it out.
We can work on getting your credit score up, and then, you know.
Or if you're rich and you got 20%, then hey, go ahead.
Right ahead. The thing is, we have different resources. So whatever your situation is, I mean, we work with several programs that allow you to, you know, to work with what you've got. So it's worth the phone call. It's free. Like, it doesn't cost anything to get the advice. It doesn't cost anything to apply for the loans. It doesn't cost anything
and it
to
is
find
true
out.
when they said to get a real estate, it goes smoother, and it's just
yeah, yours was very smooth.
Yeah, mine was really, now that I sit down and just, you know, I'm at my house and just doing this, cleaning, I'm just like, whoa, it's here. It was so easy, smooth. I mean, if you have everything right, it's just so smooth. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Maybe next time I buy a house, which is gonna take a long time.
You're gonna end up moving up, and you're gonna keep that one for a rent house. And
yeah, probably gonna rent it
something bigger.
Yeah, maybe like this one.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see you living here in a few years. Once your YouTube channel takes off.
Yeah, but or maybe if Brandon pays me a little bit more.
I didn't say that, Brandon.
He's probably gonna watch this.
I hope so.
How are you doing, Brandon?
How are you, Brandon?
Just give us a message.
Brandon was one of my very first customers when I got into real estate.
Okay, so yeah, you got into the real estate, right? So how long was that? Like,
it's been 4.5 years ago.
So you've been in this business for 4 years?
4.5 years.
Wow, that's a lot.
Well, I mean, yeah,
so that's just all like sit home and do all that, or you have?
I do now. I work from home now.
But you used to go to that. You had your office.
Yeah.
So all day you'd be at the office.
I mean, whenever I wanted to. I mean, that's one good thing about this profession. Well, it's a double-edged sword because I work when I want to, but also when I'm in Destin under my beach umbrella, I've also got my iPad, and I have actually sold houses from the beach before. So, sometimes you don't really get a break from it. It's a 24/7 job if you're going to do it right. Because when someone calls you, like if you call me at 9 o'clock at night, I answer my phone, don't I? So, there's that side of it, but also, I can go to the beach whenever I want to, but also take my work with me. So, it just depends on how you like to operate.
So any advice to somebody out there that wants to get in this business?
To the real estate business?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I love it. I mean, you got to be self-motivated, you have to be driven, and you have to handle stress well, and you have to be able to handle conflict and deal with people. But I love it. You
did tell me one time that people attack you with, oh, you told me I couldn't get home,
if whatever goes wrong, it usually falls back on the real estate agent. So whether it's your fault or not. But you just have to deal with that and go on and make sure that you're helping people the best you can. And that's what I love about my job is like, now you're my friend for life.
Yeah.
And that's what happens with my clients. Like it's a relationship that ends up being a friendship. I mean, I went and had dinner with one of my clients from 2 years ago, last week. I never would have known her had it not been for me selling her house and helping her buy another house. So
you get to meet a lot of people.
You get to meet a lot, and that's my favorite part. It's my absolute favorite part. Now when I see you in Walmart, I'm gonna be like, hey!
Yeah, so you meet all these kind of people and just know their stories and what they grow.
Yeah.
I also got the priest. He went in there and just did her,
Oh yeah, they blessed her house.
Yeah.
How did that go?
It was great. Yeah, now I feel a little bit more
at peace.
Yeah, I mean, who knows if there was a deep. I mean, I don't want to believe in that, but it's there. It's really there. So
now you're good.
I'm good right now. I'm good.
The best thing you can do is just call and ask. This is the situation. What do I do? And then we'll hook you up with someone that can help you. And as far as getting your financing straight, if you need credit help, we'll work on that. Find out what loan program you qualify for, and then we start looking at houses.
And just check out her, nobody else. No shade to the other company. I don't know them. I don't know. You know them personally? Like, yeah, you should.
I don't know who personally.
Your ex-company.
Of course, yeah. And like I said, I love them. I have no ill will.
I have to ask, is there like competition?
In real estate?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So right now, are you competing with them? There has to be some kind of vibe to it.
There is. It's different. I mean, the reason that I left, that was because we were planning on moving, and so it was financially and business sense made sense for me to go with the nationwide brokerage because I'm trying to sell real estate in 3 different states, and so it just made sense. Ended up we haven't moved yet. But that being said, it was already done, and I love my new company.
And no shade to, I mean, I guess y'all great people. I really don't know y'all, but y'all great people.
They're great people.
You know, but now it's competition, guys, so you gotta come hard now.
But I do love my new company because we just have a lot more technology and a lot more tools that I honestly didn't even know that I was missing. You know, until I had them, I'm like, how did I not have this?
And I had friends, you know, that from they used to live in, but now they live everywhere, like Houston and stuff like that. But you can help them somewhere else, right?
Yeah. That's one of the advantages that I have is we have a nationwide network. So like I had someone call me today, want an agent in Alaska. Well, within 20 minutes I had her an agent in Alaska.
Yeah, so she can help you pretty much in the United States, right?
Yes, and some provinces in Canada.
Right, so there you go, guys. So she can help you sell, buy, credit. So there's all things. All you gotta do is just come.
All you gotta do is call me.
Text her or.
Can I say my phone number?
Yeah,
okay,
go ahead.
It's 870-200-0708. It's a bunch of zeros, but that's my number.
Yeah, so.
You look me up on Facebook.
But I'll link all her stuff down. Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, but Instagram and Pinterest and my website.
No Snapchat.
I do have a Snapchat. I'm not real good at using it. I do have one.
No.
Maybe we'll practice it in a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so is there anything else you want to tell them?
Just call me. Just call
me.
You can't, it's free. You have absolutely nothing to lose. That's it. You have nothing to lose. Not one single dollar.
So hit up Carmen, Facebook, everywhere. She's not moving yet, so she can still help you out. And remember, guys, I did a home tour for this home. So if you know somebody that's interested in buying this home, you know, hit her up on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I'll put all her links down.
Anywhere. I'm easy to find.
You know, Sean sells this home. Sean wants to get out of Arkansas.
Eventually, yes, I do.
Alright guys, so that will be it. So I guess I'll catch you guys on the next video. So we're out. Peace.
Thanks guys. Bye.
never ever find the right words. And there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl. So I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.